Well, good evening, everyone. Sunset Lady here, and thank you, Waxing, for that super chat. Help make up for my mistakes. Oh dear. Looks like everyone's coming off the jetty right now, so we'll go into what's happening tomorrow. It's going to be Collector Car Appreciation Day and National Be Nice to Bugs Day. I thought of ladybugs. They're so cute. We always used to love to see them in the garden. And it's also National Motorcycle Day and National Tape Measure Day and Shark Awareness Day. Oh! Go in the back seat. Oh dear. I just had the picture fall down again. That'll teach me to bring a big picture. Oh dear. I'm having a great time here. Today is National Delaware Day and National Beans and Franks Day. And famous birthdays: 1940, Patrick Stewart, English actor in Star Trek and The Next Generation. He played Captain Picard in that series, and he was also in the X-Men. And one time, my son Jim and I went to New York to see Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart starring, and he did every role in the play, and he even did the stagehand. He moved the furniture around, and you could hear a pin drop in the audience. You couldn't even hear a child cry or anything. So that was a wonderful thing. And 1942, Harrison Ford, American actor, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Blade Runner. And 1944, Erno Rubix, the Hungarian inventor of Rubik's Cube. Everybody's probably had a try at that. And here's one I've never done so far in the future. In 2305, they had it listed, Jean-Luc Picard was born, the fictional captain on Star Trek The Next Generation. I thought that was a fun piece of information. And in the history, in 1837, Queen Victoria is the first monarch to live in present Buckingham Palace. And in 1923, the original Hollywood Land sign is officially dedicated in the hills above Hollywood. After renovation in 1949, the last 4 letters were dropped off, and that's why we just see the sign that says Hollywood. 1939, Frank Sinatra makes his first recording debut with the Harry James Orchestra. And okay, now for the quotes. Here's a couple from Patrick Stewart. The studio have always claimed that the ship is the star of the show, especially when they're renegotiating contracts. I'm sure of that. And he also said that Tom Hanks knows all the names of the Star Trek episodes. Well, all the Trekkie fans also know those names. And here's a couple from Harrison Ford. We all have big changes in our lives that are more or less a second chance. And the second quote is, to me, success is choice and opportunity. Then I thought I'd do a quote from each of the characters. So Captain Picard, I like the quote, make it so, he always says in the episodes. And for Indiana Jones, here's one that he said, why did it have to be snakes? And we can all agree with him on that. I don't think we want to go into a pit of snakes. And even here we're talking about sharks for tomorrow too. Oh, here's some shark jokes for the night. Okay, what's a shark's favorite Bible story? Well, the story about Noah's shark. And what's a shark's favorite sci-fi TV show? Shark Trek. We just talked about them. Okay, what happened when the shark got famous? Then he became a starfish. And how did the hammerhead do on his math exam? Well, he nailed it. And what do you get from a bad-tempered shark? Well, you get as far away as possible. And what do you call a shark who wants to be by himself? Well, then you call him a lone shark. And what did the shark say to the whale? He asked the whale, "What are you blubbering about?" Must have had some disagreement. Okay, what's the shark's favorite movie? The Shark Redemption. And what did the mama shark say to the kid shark? She said, "You just watch that sharkasm, young man." And what do sharks order at McDonald's? Well, they order a quarter flounder with cheese. And why did the shark cross the Great Barrier Reef? Just to get to the other tide. Okay, I was at the beach today when I saw a man in the Gulf yelling, "Help, shark, help." I just laughed and laughed. I just knew that shark wouldn't help him. Oh dear. Okay. There's a little known but foolproof defense against sharks. The defense is knowing that sharks will only attack you if you're wet. And what happened to the shark who ate a lunch of keys? Well, then he got lockjaw. And our last one is, why is it sharks don't like fast food? Well, being it makes it harder for them to catch it. And that, dear friends, ends our humor for the night. And now I brought all these sketches for you to see tonight. That's why I'm having all these problems. And I'll probably have more trying to show them to you now, but let's give it a whirl here. Cross your fingers I don't lose the show. Okay, the first one is going to be Harrison Ford that I went into the archives for. And let's hope that I can get it so you can see it. Oh, where is, oh, you don't want to see that. Oh, I just don't seem to know where to hold the light. There we go. That's the Harrison Ford one. Also, I'm going to show you son James Johnson-Corwin. I brought his one in of Indiana Jones. Let's hope I get the light on that right. And there's one that James Johnson-Corwin did. A nice one of Indiana Jones. I think that he's looking at the snakes right as we watch now. Okay, and for Jean-Luc Picard, I had this other one here of them. Let's see if you can see. And with him is that Marina Sirtis was playing Counselor Diana Troy. That's the two I did of them. And actually, I've never shown this one because I never signed my name, so I did tonight. I put my name on that one. Okay, now if I can get you back to the Afterglow. Let's see if I can do that without having you fall down. Let's see. Okay. Now we'll do our little sign off here, and I'll say, Sunset family, thank you for sharing tonight's heavenly sunset, everybody. And we know no two sunsets are the same, and neither are my mistakes. Maybe some of them. Okay, so come back every night to see just what's happening here at the South Jetty Live in Venice, Florida. And please subscribe and hit the like button. That helps our little channel grow. And I'll say good night for now and sweet dreams. Oh, I didn't tell you that our outro tonight is, again, the Galleria Motif #1, written by and played by artist James Johnson-Corwin. And now let's hope that I can get this on correctly.